going to get some food, don't worry. Ginger's wailing for some food. If you wonder what I was talking about with them coins, I've been getting some reproduction coins from the early 1700s. Just for decoration. That's a 1779 newspaper, which I've mounted sideways because Johnny Depp had Pirates of the Caribbean at the bottom, so I've covered all that up. There's a Beatles 3D poster online I've been after for years, but it's in America and you want 52 bloody pound. You can sod off. Most I pay were a tenner or even 5 for the other Beatles ones, but it is hard to get hold of. But no, I won't be sending for that. Like I said, I've cut down. That's it now for eBay. That's the one I got before. 1855 Times newspaper from October 1855. Got some original 1855 pennies, shined them up, mounted on top and bottom. Just because I like reading the adverts, plus, like I said, this house was built in 1855, so that's the connection. And I've moved the candles around, they're all on here now. So like I said, it was just a little thing I have. I got them postcards of Blackpool and St Anne's and Blackburn last year. A few books about old Blackburn and Blackpool. I had a little thing about 78 RPMs with local sleeve, and you see, Blackburn Railway Road. So like I said, I have these little silly things and end up getting carried away and spending too much. But that's it now until the next little fad. I mean, it's almost biking season, isn't it? So I'll be getting my bike charged up ready for when the lockdown disappears, if it ever does. We shall see. Wonder how big electric bills. I'll knock all them off. Right, where have you gone? Where's Ginger? I'll get him some dreamies. Well, hello, good morning. Post has just been. I'm meant to be cutting back on my spending as it was payday last Friday. And oops, scratched it. It's alright, isn't it? Not wood, of course, wood effect with a whistle on. 3.5 litre. It's a funny shape, but it'll do, won't it? Like I said, because normally the gas tap's on all the time to warm the house, put a kettle on, no more 2,000 watts to make a bloody brew. 6, 7, 8 times a day. Hello, happy Thursday. What am I doing today? Well, like I said, sat around on my arse doing nothing, it drives me mad. As it does with you a lot, I'm sure. Have to be keeping busy. And does it look any brighter in here? No. It didn't take as long as I thought, but I've cut. As well as snipping all my roses when they're down, I'll be taking them down. Fed up of scratching my bloody hands, but... Right, Bobby. Bobby. Stop being silly. Cut my tree down. And when all them dry out, I'll be snipping, only use my loppers with my Black & Decker Scorpion for the big chunky ones. But loppers made short work of it. I did it in about an hour. Right, well, what am I doing with my bike? I'm just going to do that little test chair. I said I've got some wire wool and I found some more in my bike cupboard. 120 for 6 pieces, different grades. I'm just going to rub that lower engine case and where the water pump is, spray it and just see how it goes. And I think them slash cut trims are coming a bit loose when you held on with black silicone, and of course silicone deteriorates after a bit. Trouble is, getting that off will be a bit of a pain. Does it make sense what I said before? Because I paid £10 for this, and him in the car shop just got it. I said, it doesn't say heat proof, it'll be okay. On my notes on screen it says okay. I said, no. I said, the top of the engine will be a few hundred degrees, won't it? So I thought I'll just do the gearbox, now that I've got it. And if it does flake off, I've not asked the entire engine up, I'll just get it off again. You know what I mean? I know it might sound a bit weird, but maybe I've gone mad with lockdown lunacy. Let's do a thin coat initially. Well, you do, don't you? Build it up in about 5 very thin coats. That'll do for number 1. I'll leave it 20 minutes to half an hour and give it another thin coat. You can see my idea, can't you? Imagine it with a black engine. In fact, I'm not keen on all this alloy, but it's just the engine I'm doing. And like I said, if that stays on, I'll get the proper stuff. I've seen one tin on eBay which said satin heat proof, chip resistant, tough paint. Simoniz. See how it goes. I'm going to have a brew between sprays, but I just had a brew and loads of biscuits. Maybe I should go shopping. Yeah, I'll do a bit of shopping and then put number 2 on and monitor it for flaking. It's not going to rain, I don't think. Yeah, good them. Place called Top Longer in near Glasgow. But I should have cut them down like I have with the new ones. Cut them down. About 50mm. A real pain in the ass cutting the others down. I use my little roller Dremel, silver line. And I must use 10 discs. And then when it goes through, I nearly shattered the bloody disc. And I might leave them like that. Looks like a carbon build-up, doesn't it? Might be able to get some off. Oh yeah, look. Oh, there we are. See, it just goes crumbly, doesn't it, old silicone? Right, I'll go to the shops. Yes, it's a repeat of a repeat. Yesterday's motorbike show. There's just been a thing about Hesketh. Lord Hesketh started them in the late 70s and went bust by 1982 due to a lot of faults. It said the engineering. Pistons were backwards or something, and they didn't realise when the chap who made the pistons didn't realise he went backwards, anti-clockwise rather than clockwise in the engine, and consequently lots of breakdowns and complaints. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, so I've abandoned my painting project for now because I looked on eBay. I don't know what I was thinking of, because using that crap from the bloody car shop, the standard Simoniz enamel paint, but you can actually get engine enamel paint, high temperature in gloss. So I've sent for one of them off eBay. But it's not coming till Monday or Tuesday. It's a bit of a pain. I should get my bike out, shouldn't I, and go to Halfords, but I'm not sure if that's classed as essential travel or not. I saw this last night, but the new one's on later today. But they're all repeats, aren't they? I'm sure I don't remember seeing these before. He bought a 350 BSA Gold Star. 7,500 for a non-running jammed basket case. They're not worth that, are they? Even the 500 is not worth that, I don't think. It's going to cost thousands to do up. He's got it at the Chromies at the moment. Alright, Blackie. I'll knock this off for now. Yeah, not a very low whistle. But like I said, in the long run it'll save me a fortune rather than using that bloody thing. For all that, I've not put my coffee in. Aldi coffee, Colombian it said. Yeah, no biscuits. I got some of this though from Morrison's. Lotus Biscoff spread, it on special offer. I've had it before, a bit sickly. But I'll put it on some toast and see if I can eat it. Last Friday, because it was payday, I treated myself to a curry. And we're chomping on the patties, it's worn a bloody sore patch on my gum, it's hurting like hell. I had to get some painkillers from chemists. So I'm just eating sloppy stuff for now. Oh, it's there. Slip. Yeah, agony. My teeth don't bite together properly because of all the cancer treatments I had. And consequently they rub on my gum now and again. And then amazingly it's alright for a while and it does it again. Yes, I've swapped calendars. They're a cheap calendar with kittens on, going much reduced price at that cheap horse shop. Because the Kelly Brook one, you can't write stuff on for little reminders, whereas this you can. So Kelly is here now. Sorry, Kelly. Yeah, with regards to those slash cuts, I thought I hadn't got any more cutting discs, but I remember now sending for some off eBay, a load of them, 30 odd, for less than 10 quid. So, as I'm waiting for the paint to come, Give me something to do today, cutting 50mm off them. I just put some masking tape round and measure with a marker pen. Got any masking tape, carpet tape, a little bit of... I could put sellotape round, couldn't I? I should be drawing with a marker pen. And cut a straight line. So I get busy with doing that. It's a real pain in the ass because it takes ages, plus like I said it gets through about 10 discs because it's stainless steel. And a hacksaw doesn't touch it, so I have to use them. Yeah, so like I said, I'll catch up with a few little jobs. It's not a proper Dremel, it's Silverline I think. Silverline tools, a roller Dremel. I got off Blackburn Market many years ago. So long ago, the market's demolished now. Right, so, should I film any of that? And this spark's getting on this plastic lens. Are you keeping busy during lockdown? Or are you going slightly mad as well? Right, toast. Look at the thickness of this bread. I can make doorsteps with them. There we are, toast ready. If I put too much spread on, I'll soon find out if I start retching. I could dip it in my brew, couldn't I, if it's going to be too chewy. Or throw it in the bin. Well, I've marked out where I'm going to cut these down. Like I said, I don't think it's worth filming any. It's a straightforward cut. You just have to take your time. That's what I'm trying to spit out. As with any job, rush it and there's a risk of arsing it up. Yeah, Bobby's just crept in. You know why you're acting weird yesterday? He's weeding the house on that bloody towel again in front of me hi-fi. Little sod. He knows he's naughty, but he still keeps doing it. Little bugger. Well, this is how I did it last time. I'm just touching it till it's a fraction of a millimetre into the metal, just to create the initial groove. And then when that's established, I do that until it gets just through. I'm not going to go, when it went right in last time, the bloody thing jammed and you could have bits of that flying about. So, I'll just touch it till it's nearly through. There's a quiz on radio, Titanic. Guess the year. I don't get a copyright warning, but what will you hear above this noise? You can see why it takes ages, can't you? I do have a 5-inch angle grinder in the cupboard. Maybe I should use that. I know I should have done a neater line with a pencil, but doesn't matter, does it? I'm just going to squidge. I might use Gorilla Glue actually. I'm going to get some more silicone, but I've run out. Oh no, I have a little bit left. I initially did it with Gorilla Glue, but because it swells up and expands, it went all over the bloody place. See, I'm steaming up now. I should keep my helmet on really in case a bit's flying, but I'm steaming up. Can't do, can I? I'll knock it off. Bloody hell, how long is that so you can... I should have snapped them out when I first got it, but I thought they might help it grip or help the glue to stick to the little rim on the actual exhaust, but they didn't. I shall let that cool down. It's going to set fire to me bin. So, I've not had any breaks apart from changing the disc twice. See, we're just doing it gently instead of going hammer and tongue about it. Oh look at all this dust. Stainless steel dust is that dangerous. I should have put a mask on, but my glasses were steaming up. Too late to save my lungs after 5 years of spray paint getting in them. So it's not perfect, but it don't have to be. And it'll just sit nicely in the hole, a lot better being shorter than longer. Well, the name Top Longer, we're called Top Longer where they're made. You know, the manufacturer's name, although I presume that's Chinese. Top Longer! It was sold via a car accessories place in Glasgow, via Amazon. The inside's nice and black, thanks to my smoky exhaust. I think I'll have a break before I start the next one. There's a little used disc on. Doesn't matter. I wish I were back at work. If it's not gone hide. I think it might have. Let's have a look. Poo. Doesn't smell like it's gone off. It's like a slug, doesn't it? Steaming up. That's what I did last time, just squidge it on the edges. Oh, this is more than I thought. I should just squidge it straight in, shouldn't I really, but... Oh, Blackie, you come to help. Yeah, if the other one lasted for years, then there's no reason this shouldn't last for years. Cool, burnt your nose, doesn't it? Silicone. And yes, there'll be excess inside, but the idea is, you know, press it so it seals against the inside ring, you know, contact area. I'll burn your nose, this Blackie, don't come near. Steaming up. It better with no tree there, Blackie. Nobody'll miss that tree, they like climbing up. Pooh, you know, onto a little platform I made. Where's the hole? It stuck quite well. Excuse me, let's have some coffee. I'm spitting loads of bloody black dust, contaminated spit out. Hope it's not done me any damage. I might be gasping even more. My old lungs full of bloody black dust from grinded stainless steel. It's better that, doesn't it? A bit more subtle than them long ones. I better tape it now. I'll take my helmet off. I think I'll say goodbye. You can see that rather unwisely I used that normal spray paint before thinking about going on eBay. Where is it? Yeah, I've had on eBay for 10 quid. Tough paint. But they have bloody Engine Enamel, it says, up to 500 degree. So why didn't that silly sod at the car accessory shop get Engine Enamel when I said I wanted high temperature? They don't understand, do they? Me not understand the English. Anyway, so I'm waiting for that to come on Monday. I'm not going to wait till Monday to continue this video. I think I'll call it a do. You get the gist, don't you? Hopefully it won't all flake off. And if it does, I could just get a wire brush to it and wire wool and maybe some kind of stripping agent and redo it with the, it's actually gloss that's coming, the Engine Enamel is gloss. But like a twerp, I should have said to him in the car shop, look, I'm not paying for that, it's wrong. It'll be okay. It might be okay, but I don't want to risk it, do I? My bike. Right, so there we are. I'll put some tape on to strengthen that join. Bye for now. I didn't use that blue after all. Plenty of black in. Just use the last gasp of it. Right, I'll put some tape on. Set that back inside. Throw it away, throw it away. Gets all over silicone, doesn't it? But like I said before, if you don't know, white spirit dissolves silicone, like there's nothing to it. You could be scrubbing for ages trying to get it off. But white spirit just neutralises it and turns it to water. Throw that in the bin. Yeah, so there we are, I put some tape on. Hopefully it won't move. Holes at the corner of the... Oops. Where's the hole? Yeah, at the corner of the number plate. Right. Oh, risk of touching it if not careful. Lot better when you're shorter outlets. God damn, they're only 20 quid from Amazon. They don't seem to sell them on eBay. I put slash cuts when I'm my big X4 custom cruiser as well. I do like a slash cut. Imagine using the wrong paint. Pity, because it looks quite good, you not think? Black engine. Well, will be when that gloss comes on Monday. Should I spray it over the top of that Oh, just do a little, yeah, I'll just do a little bit on the top. And then let the engine run midweek and see what happens. I should take it out for a ride, shouldn't I? But imagine being stopped by the police. Is this an essential journey? Yeah, 'cause I sprayed my engine with the wrong paint and I'm going to see if it's going to flake off. That's a £200 fine, which would have paid for a professional paint job in a proper paint shop, wouldn't it? No, I'm not sure what the law is with all this lockdown stuff. Wouldn't like to find out neither. I'm banging my head on my lanterns. Right, bye for now. One little job finished. Like I said before. Another little job. I still have some black, sticky black plastic to redo that. I don't know why the other owner put black paint on. Probably to cover a scratch up or something. It don't look so bad though, I might not bother. I'm going to check the fairing off, but to check the fairing off I'll have to disconnect these white LEDs, so is it worth faffing about with? Like I keep saying, it's not a show bike. And keep waffling on, don't I? That's it for now. Thank you and good night.